Hey, Korim,
Yeah,
do you know why I'm in the dark?
because you're in a closet.
No.
No, okay.
Why would you say that?
I don't know. You're saying weird stuff.
No, it's because we're going deep into the internet and finding all the horrible things the internet has to show us.
Banana.
You're telling us. Are you telling me that Banana Bear's going dark?
We're going dark.
Not racial.
We're just going to
Hey.
jump right into this
Oh no.
because this is going to be something that you absolutely cannot stand. And it is one of the darkest places in the internet that I could find that I knew 100% you would immediately be like, I hate every fiber of this.
Great.
You're welcome.
Oh,
They were sent in again. They were on my subreddit. I don't know who discovered.
So this is PaymoneyWubby. Silly name. He's a silly guy, actually, usually. But he was one of the first people to kind of bring this to the forefront of conversation. Basically, this is talking about fake animal rescue. And you think it's not bad on the surface. And actually, you know, these videos get millions and millions of views. However, whenever you start digging into it and you start looking at what they do, it gets a little sinister.
It first. I'm going to lead you in slowly, okay? And I'm going to lead you in the way I was led in. Okay, amazing KM Daily. And it's a cute little picture of what appears to be a dog in a just classy bandana. Now, isn't that the...
And also, this video is like 5 years old. So, you know, I'm just saying that maybe things have stopped. Maybe this is just an old thing.
The cutest shit you ever seen. Also, 986,000 subscribers. Pretty active. They haven't posted in 2 months. That's the longest they've gone without posting. They've kind of slowed down. Up until that point, they were posting multiple times a week. This appears to be a dog rescuing channel. This is 2 million views posted 2 months ago. Smart boy rescue puppy stuck in foam at river and give some food to a little dog. I wonder, I'm still racking my brain, not too sure what giving some dog food is, but hopefully the video maybe will explain. Keep in mind, comments are disabled for this video. Amazing KM Dane. I wonder what KM stands for. Okay, that...
Wonder why comments are disabled, Korim. Can you tell us why?
I didn't know
was awful.
I didn't know we were going into this.
So here we have a cute, this cute little pupper appears to be stuck in the water. He's trapped in a piece of foam, clearly terrified. Did somebody shush him? I didn't catch that the first time watching this. Somebody shushed the dog. And it listened. Anyway, next thing you know, goddamn Captain America walks up to save the day. Ain't that beautiful?
What country is this?
I don't know. I'm going to guess Indonesia or someplace like that. That's just me spitballing. And it all looks like it's from the same country. So I'm not very good with, you know, looking at people and being like, yeah, they're this person. I mean, I look at somebody and I'm like, oh, you're just a different, I'm not good at telling you where you're from. I just know that wherever this is, they need to look into these.
It's truly beautiful, but it might be a lot more beautiful if you weren't the ones who put the dog there. I don't know for sure. I can't confirm it, but from what I can tell, the videos on this channel are set up and staged in an attempt to get views, and they are putting this dog and many others into disgusting situations like that so a kid can come in and save the day. This is already bizarre. At the very least, this is bizarre. That dog is inside a perfectly cut piece of foam. Why would that family take out their camera and film it for minutes before letting the child go save it? But we are jumping to a conclusion, right?
Yeah.
That's a bit of jumping to a conclusion. At the very least, we can't tell for sure. But what we can tell is...
I mean, how do you feel about that, Korim? Do you feel like this is devious yet?
Fucking hate people like this.
Yep.
Like to my core, and you know this, Mikey. This is why you're doing this to me. I despise people that do this to dogs, or cats, or any type of animal. Insects, I don't give a fuck. You know, do whatever. but no. And they're doing it for a profit too. That's even worse. That deserves my pow pew pew to pow to these people.
I have a theory that you're gonna hate worse than anything. Like yeah.
How the fuck does this same poor dog keep getting stuck in situations like this? For example, rescue very poor 3-puppy dog stuck in mud. It's the same dog. Rescue 3 little dogs stuck in cement pond. It's the same dog. Here's another one. Rescue puppy that got stuck in a tree and give us some milk. Either we have the clumsiest fucking dog in the history of the world, or these people are putting their dogs in disgusting situations. He's not even doing a good job of getting them out. This is actually hard to watch.
One arm, Korim. One leg. Just pushed him right in there.
He can't even, this is like actually awful. He can't even do it. Jesus Christ. Can we get an adult, please? Christ, it's foam. Just break the foam.
There we go. See, they had to play it up for the camera, right? They had to show that, you know, it's really stuck.
Big snake attack little puppy. Rescue little dog from python attack. Oh, Jesus Christ. You're kidding me. Okay, I'm not even going to show this one.
Can't even show it.
I cannot even show this one. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my God,
So if you couldn't see that through the blur, which I wouldn't show it either, the snake was wrapped around the dog. Like straight up wrapped around the dog.
The fuck, Mikey, are you making me watch?
It gets dark, man. That's what we do here at Banana Bear Dark.
Okay, I actually didn't expect what I just saw. This shit needs to be taken off of YouTube. What the fuck? I did pull, man. That was shocking. I'm sorry, guys. Well, honey, it's the same as like the Susu family and that kid by whoever. Stupid cheesy music. This part, he is pushing him in. I think they forgot to cut this shit out. Wait, look at this. They're not even good at hiding it. Ow! This fucking stupid cheesy music. Yeah.
Because Korim, if you didn't see, they pushed him in there. That's how.
There's that squat. When you see someone doing that squat in a forest on camera, you know they're up to no good. I've seen too many squats like that. I'm on to you, Susu family. I've seen too many squats like that in the middle of a fucking forest to know. Because there's animal abuse, but then there's animal abuse that's painted in a way to look like animal. It comes back in with the music. This music is so good. This music would like make anything seem happy. Look at the kid. It's like a game. The kid, it's like fucking Easter egg hunting with this kid. He wakes up every morning. All right, Dad, where's the dog this time? Is this the same fucking dog from the other ones too? It totally is. It's like some Apollo just landed music. Okay, this kid has no fucking clue how to get the dog out ever. Look, he's made it worse. He's just made it worse. The dog's like, dude, stop. Let me die in here. God, can we get a fucking adult? Do they all have that? If they all have that fucking song, that's actually really... God, it's not funny, but it's funny as fuck. At this, like, it's not funny what's happening to these poor dogs, but god damn it. Oh, yo, is this a Vans ad? What the fuck? Yo, Vans is getting really wild with their ads, man. I don't even know what this device is. Even the dog's like, really? How come my brother got stuck in mud? And I'm not gonna say with certainty that they're trapping these dogs. I'm gonna let the audience decide that, because I don't want to come under fire for saying that.
They're trapping the dogs. Oh, okay. Not saying all other countries think everyone's dumb, or they think 1, 2, 3, not 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right.
Right.
So like, oh, we trap dog in an era. We save it. We get comments and likes and all that stuff, and we get big on YouTube and make money. Let me just shove this fucking dog in this log. The one that infuriated me the most was the wheel.
Mm-hmm.
How the fuck does a dog get stuck in a fucking wheel? They're specs. You can't do it. Dogs usually, if they get stuck in stuff, it will trip, or they think there's something there, so they'll keep digging.
Mm-hmm.
What a wheel!
I'm just gonna lay sideways and push myself through. Yeah. So that was 5 years ago, and you know that blew up pretty big. That video has lots of views on it. He's PaymoneyWubby's a big streamer, YouTuber. Did you think it went away?
I know how this works. It didn't. Go ahead.
Korim,
as a platform,
a trigger warning
YouTube is
for
home
you.
to an incredible amount of channels run by users who are desperate for fame, to the point that they would do just every week or so. But on YouTube,
also covered
there's
this
a similar issue happening right now, only it features a slight variation. It seems that on the platform, there are a variety of channels that are abusing animals, such as cats and dogs, just not in the way that we are used to. Instead, the videos paint these abusers to be heroes. It's a difficult phenomenon to explain, so let me just show you. To start our investigation, we're going to be taking a look at an account called KM Animal, a channel with just 2 posts, but that's all they needed to make a lasting impact. A video entitled "Boy Rescues Baby Puppy Was Bitten by Big Dog" was posted to YouTube on April 3rd, 2018. The caption is filled with broken English, but basically what they're saying is that they found this puppy who had a bite from a bigger dog that they couldn't find, and they rescued the puppy by giving it medicine. Now, I'm gonna censor most of this video because there is nothing more
like I said, certain countries think 1, 2, 3. They don't think 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So give dog medicine for a bite. What medicine did you give it?
Oh, well, they show you. They film it.
triggering to me than seeing a puppy in pain, but it basically shows a dog with what appears to be a bleeding cut near its neck. The dog is clearly in pain and totally terrified. But luckily, these kids stumbled upon it and were able to bring it out to safety. They rubbed some medicine on the dog.
See, they're just putting medicine
just like that.
right on the wound. It's right on the wound. It's fine.
it was back on its feet.
Oh, look.
There was
It's
even
back
a
up.
follow-up video posted to the
Follow-up
channel
video.
that showed the puppy being completely fine,
Yeah.
without so much as a scar or even any sign of a wound for that matter. Honestly, this is some wholesome content. They saved this poor,
No scar, wound. No, it's like it didn't even get cut.
adorable, helpless puppy. These kids are heroes. Is exactly what they wanted you to think. In the first video I showed you, people noticed that something was off with the puppy's supposed bite marks. The story was that a big dog had bit the young puppy, causing a severe injury. But there's something about this injury. Something isn't quite right. On the puppy, there is only one mark that looks more like a cut than anything. If he had truly been bitten, then wouldn't there have been injuries all over his body, given the fact that grown dogs typically have 42 teeth? So if a grown dog had really bitten this puppy with that much strength, then those other teeth surely would have caused damage too. So the possibility of this actually being a bite mark is all but impossible. And when looking at the update video, the young puppy was still a puppy, and it looked to be the same exact size. Yet the wound had healed over so much that it was unrecognizable. Large wounds on dogs like that would typically take as long as 6 weeks to heal if left open. And that's not including the months that it would take to fully scar over, and then the years it would take for that scar to become this unnoticeable. So all in all, the recovery time for the dog to look that good could have been years, and yet that dog was still a puppy. Now going a little further, this looks to be a Labrador, meaning that by just 3 months old, it would already be nearing 25 pounds, and by 6 months, it would be as high as 50. But this dog is just as small as it was before, making this update video all but impossible to be true. So what does this all mean? It means that everything here is clearly staged. Everything but the dog's wound. And since we already know that it couldn't have come from a dog like they said, it appears that these kids did the unthinkable. They took a perfectly healthy puppy, filmed it as footage to use for their update video, and then they took a sharp object, likely a knife, and cut the puppy on its chest. After the dog was injured, they placed it under a deck and pretended to rescue it, so that they could look like the heroes. That explains why the wound looked more like a cut, and it explains why they never found the actual dog who bit the puppy.
Okay, so just to break this down again, there's no way they could have filmed the update video after to make the wound not show up.
I'm not dumb. I don't think anyone's dumb. They get it. They get it. These fucking shit little fucking turd.
Bear.
You can bleep all that out. I don't give a fuck. God, I fucking hate. Dude. Because I know people that are like, oh, well, you know, why is this the thing that triggers me? Because I can't do anything about it. They're across the fucking ocean.
Yep.
Like they're far away. If they were in America and I knew where they were and I had the money, I would go there and stop it with my fists. Like, this is what I feel like. Because, dude, like, babies, kids, right? They're innocent. They grew up. They're not innocent anymore. They could defend themselves.
Right.
Dogs, cats, for the most part, they're dumb. They're innocent. They've done nothing wrong. And then when you take something for profit too, this isn't like just being a sick fuck. This is being a sick fuck. Oh, let's be heroes. And you're so much of a fucking vagina fuck bag that you couldn't do this normally. Just have it happen where you find a dog or that's in distress and you fix it. No. No, we have to force that because it's a wholesome thing. People love those videos. Fuck, man.
So let me add a little extra on top of this. So I have a little theory that the reason they film before they filmed the rescue video
because
before
the dog dies.
Well, because I think they film a video with the dog dying and then sell that as well. Because a lot of
like
those videos, a lot of those videos are, you know, overseas and stuff like that because the dogs are usually uncontrolled and of the plenty of picking.
Yeah,
overseas.
I know. There's a lot of sick fucks that.
Yeah.
We covered them before on furry, on our furry month. Yeah, fuck
Mhm.
you furries. You know, you're probably eating this up. Fucking, everyone watching this with me probably thinks the same thing. Why are you, fuck you, like, showing this shit? This angers the fuck out of me.
Yep.
And but it's a reality that this shit's going on.
Mm-hmm. This is a deep, dark corner of the internet, and people, like, they look at these videos. I see these videos like these online all the time, and it goes for like training videos as well. Some of these training videos, I'm not saying all of them, there are some really good trainers out there, but again, there are some really disturbed people that...
Are you saying about like how to take a gun away?
What?
Are you talking about that, or like training a dog?
Like training a dog, like training a dog to do certain tricks. There's a lot of good people, good trainers that, you know, do positive reinforcement and are not like, they punish the dog, but it's like, oh, don't do that, no. But then there's a lot of people that are like, okay, you didn't do that, gonna lock you in the cage for 2 weeks, see how you like that. And that's how they get, you know, some of these people are crazy, and they train these dogs, and these dogs never have a life. Like, that all they know is to do these tricks, and that's all they're good for. That's all these people use animals for.
Movement, and most importantly, space to get this stuck. Yet that den barely had enough room for the puppy to fit in. There is nowhere near enough room for this dog to have gotten this tangled in that small little space. And we already know he couldn't have crawled in afterwards. And there's more. When I watched the video back, I noticed that the thumbnail seemed strange. Because at no point of this video was the puppy ever in this position. Not once, and they supposedly showed the rescue from the moment they found the dog to the moment it was freed. So this shows us that this thumbnail was clearly staged, meaning that they had this dog tangled up off camera in the net, completely discrediting the idea that they had found it and immediately freed it. Now, with all this considered, I believe that this video is definitely a fake, and they put this puppy in a horrible situation just for views. And the content only gets more dangerous from here. In the video, Rescue Poor Puppy with his mouth tied up, they claim to have stumbled upon a dog who had a rock fallen on him, and who also had his mouth tied up. Now, a few concerns here. If the dog was covered by a rock, you wouldn't be able to see it. And if its mouth was tied up, you wouldn't be able to hear it from far away. So how again did they notice it? Also, you see them pulling the rock off of the dog, yet the camera shows the ditch that the puppy was found in earlier in the video, which made me realize, where did the rock fall from? The dog was in the middle of a wide ditch. Now, by the end of the video, they are clearly pretending that they have never seen this dog before by acting afraid of it, and so to try and help, they start smacking it? It's very disturbing and very dumb at the same time, because after all, the dog's mouth is literally tied. So with all of this, I feel like this is another fake video where they actually put the rock on top of that dog and tied its mouth just for content. Now, one of the most obvious signs that this is all being fake is an upload from June 10th called "Rescue Puppy from Snake Attack, Crying for Help." This video is very graphic, so I'll blur it, but it shows a puppy being attacked by a snake. In the beginning, the people behind the camera take 30 seconds to film the situation, with one questioning, what are we gonna do?
Oh my god, so what we do now?
All the while, you can clearly see that the other person has a snake pole and could have easily helped the situation 30 seconds before. instead of just filming the dog literally being killed. So they prioritized getting a good shot and setting a good story to saving the dog's life, which shows us that at the very least, they valued their production quality over the dog's life in this situation. And I also want to briefly mention that this dog looks an awful lot like one of the puppies they had rescued a month previously.
And that's something you'll see a lot if you go look at these videos. You'll see multiple dogs, or you'll see a different dog that is in the background. Like one, they go take a cat to an animal shelter or a vet. They call it a vet, and they're looking at the other cats, and you see one, and then you go look at some of the other videos, and you'll see that cat in another video.
But this video make rescue videos and which
He
tells
makes a
us
good point here.
that these snake videos are good for views. And so interestingly enough, after that video went viral, all of a sudden they started rescuing more animals from these snakes. Clearly this was something that wasn't common, as it had never happened in the channel's first 5 months. Yet since that video went viral, they've posted 13 other snake rescue videos in just 2 months. It's clear to me that they saw how well the first one did and continued staging these attacks.
Yep.
For the attack, and that the entire thing was staged. And if it truly was a king cobra, then it's likely that the puppy was killed while they were filming this.
Yeah, they labeled one king cobra, and the puppy turned out all right. King cobras kill things pretty instantly, especially things that are small. Like the venom goes through and it disables.
It's
like,
a neurotoxin.
Yeah, where they can't breathe.
It's a bad way to go.
Yeah.
And then a week later, he finds another clearly underperformed, and interestingly enough, two that we've discussed so far. Except this one might be even more shameless. This channel has very similar red flags to Happy Dog, with one of the biggest being their obvious attempt to follow views.
So this channel is a little more obvious that it's fake. Just watch this. He's getting ready to show an example.
A year ago, one of their videos showed a kitten trapped in between the wheels of a truck, with the video gaining a staggering 11 million views. Now, just a few months after that, a similar video was posted that showed another kitten rescued from the tires, with a similar thumbnail, and this one got 31 million views. And much like the snakes on the Happy Dog channel, the people at Rescue Journey TV likely saw how well these rescues were doing and started doing them more to gain views. As in the following week, 2 more videos would be posted of the same exact type of rescue. It's pretty ridiculous to believe that this could happen 3 times in the span of 1 week, because in a lot of ways, it doesn't even make sense how these kittens would get stuck there in the first place. Also, I just want to quickly mention that the last 2 videos they did on this specific type of rescue severely underperformed, and interestingly enough, after those videos did so poorly, there hasn't been a similar rescue since. Stuck in a tree.
Oh, here it is. Here it is.
Of dogs and kittens drowning and being crushed by rubble, meaning that they're likely putting these animals through all of that. And if you had any doubts that this channel is faked, here's the kicker. Many of his videos start with this guy just casually farming, minding his own business. And miraculously, every single time, after just a few seconds, he happens to hear an animal in distress in the nearby area.
Fake animals.
Like, how dumb do they think we are? And what are the odds that as soon as the camera turns on, an animal randomly starts crying out for help? Which all
Exactly. So, Korim, you kind of told us what you feel about this. Like, what do you think YouTube should do something about this?
Yeah. But they're not.
No.
They're not.
Nope.
They're not. They're not. They're not. They're not. They rather focus on like, oh, hey, Banana Bear Show makes fun of a fucking pedo, you know, or they take channels down for bullying. But no, but this is fine. It's okay to take a puppy and fucking drown it. It's okay to have a fucking cobra like fucking, which I don't know if it's a cobra. I don't think cobras are where they're from.
No, it's probably just a snake.
But like, dude, it's senseless. It's senseless animal violence.
Mm-hmm.
There's no point of it. If you watch a nature documentary, you see like a fucking frog like eaten by a like I don't know, a rat or something like that.
Right, but that's nature. Yeah,
that thing had to eat. That's why it ate it.
Mm-hmm.
You see a bear destroy a moose, and it sounds horrible, bloody as shit. They need to eat. That's a fucking thing, right? There was a purpose for that. This has no purpose other than to get views and likes. Because a lot of countries you don't get paid by YouTube, right?
Right.
Some do. And I think they scale it differently. Like in America, it doesn't take as many things to have your channel monetized. With them, they need a lot more because of probably shit like this.
Mm-hmm.
And you brought up something with the dark web and shit, because there is shit like that for animal abuse, all that crap.
Yep.
In my eyes, that's just as bad as like pedophilia, like that shit. It's just as bad because, like I said, there's no fucking point of having a dog or cat get fucking crushed by a woman's fucking high heel for fucking what? So you can fucking jerk off to it? That's just fucked up. Yep. And the worst thing is, it's obvious to us. But you got dumb people out there. Oh, they're just, there's a cat inside a 2-wheel thing. It got caught there to stay warm. I think this is in Thailand. It's warm.
Yeah.
Fuck. God. And the worst part is, why are we covering this? I know exactly why. Because Mikey knows what triggers me, and this is like the biggest thing. Like, I fucking despise this shit.
Yeah.
And all these channels should get, obviously they turned off the comments, all that stuff. But where are they? Like, you know how you have like PETA, that for animal rights and shit.
Animal rights, yeah.
Why don't they fucking talk about this shit?
Exactly.
No, they rather freeze animals. Like fucking, I don't know what to say other than like I can't even make light of it.
Yep.
Like,
it's horrible. Like this is what this kind of video is going to be about. It's going to be about the horrible sides of the internet, like the most disturbing things that we can find. Because it's not just lolcows that are disturbing. There's like normal people. Well, I say normal. I'm talking about like people who don't go on the internet and display themselves like lolcows, but they do horrible things. And that's kind of what I want to start pointing out. If you guys like this video, like be sure to like it and get people to watch it and just point out how horrible this stuff is. Because that's what we need to do as a society. Like point this stuff
out.
out.
The bad shit.
Yes.
I mean, we do that with the lolcows. Like, yeah, I know that. And when Mikey had this idea, this is all Mikey's idea. This is all his.
Yeah.
He was like, I want to show some stuff that needs to get shown.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay. But I didn't know he was going to have this as the first one. Like,
I
can't even make humor about it.
Yeah.
Mikey, I can't spin this because this is something near to my heart that I hate seeing animals suffer.
Yep.
And like I said, like if it was in nature, the little voice in my brain is like, I mean, this is how nature is.
Mm-hmm.
But this isn't nature. This is for views and How is this fucking entertaining? Like I said, the thought process 1, 2, 3 with these people. Oh, put that animal in there. Do that. Oh, I'm hero now. Not thinking like, wow, this looks shady as fuck. You're a fucking piece of shit.
Well, the thing is, millions of people view this. It's like, that one had 31 million views. And it's like, people just don't put 2 and 2 together. A lot of people they see it, it goes viral, and it just takes this person to share, this person to share. It's like, oh, a cute dog got rescued.
Well, a lot of the shorts and like TikTok stuff, they do that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
A rescued a bear. He was in a ditch and he remembers the guy after he waved back. They're just taking footage from other things. And I think that's kind of slimebally because you're making a false narrative with the shit that you're like showing.
Yeah.
But that's not as bad as this.
Right.
This is bad.
It's bad. You should call it out.
And don't. If it was an actual animal rescue thing,
mm-hmm.
I'll get it. But none of these are. And putting a dog in cement, although at the moment, and like, oh, you can just wash it off. Dude, they make the things cry. So that they have to hurt them. Or you have those kids stab the dog.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now we're like PewDiePie. We're famous on YouTube. Fuck this. Fuck them. Fuck anyone out there that hurts animals. Fuck you. I will. In terms so I don't get thrown offline.
Yes.
In a simulated area of real world, like, me and that person or in like a dome or something, they wouldn't leave the dome. They wouldn't. They broke like. I don't want to say anymore, other than I dislike those people a lot.
Yes.
A lot.
Mm-hmm.
Enough where I would be willing to go to jail for it.
Because you would say very bad things.
Oh, they're more than their feelings would be hurt.
Yep. And that brings an end to the first Banana Bear Dark episode. Be sure to like and subscribe.
Are we gonna have to do like a can you top this thing on here? You don't want to with me, man. I will find something that will be worse than this.
And it's gonna be, I think primarily it's gonna be me, but Korim is, happy to bring things to the table and show you guys.
I want to talk about John Wayne Gacy.
Oh boy.
He ain't no fruit picker.
Good. Cereal people. Love that. And with that, if you like this kind of content, leave a comment, let us know in the bottom, and like it and do all that. And we'll do more of these. Just because it's something different than get away from lolcows 24/7, because that just, oh boy. This is oh boy, but in a different way.
Let's substitute one oh boy with a fuck you oh boy thing. Okay. Great logic here on the Banana Bear Show.
Always. But you can become a member and show this video to all your people because it needs to get out there, and this kind of stuff needs to be stopped.
I agree with that.
And we'll see you in the next video. Bye.
I got nothing.